Hello, today we're going to show you how to solder copper pipe. If you watched our previous video, you would have seen how we took out a cracked ball valve like that and replaced it with the new style ball valve that has a freeze plug in it. You get these two ball valves replaced with the new style freeze tolerant ball valve, you'll never have to change a ball valve again. But let's see how we solder some copper pipe here. And to begin with, we need to cut the pipe. So we grab our tubing cutter here. You could also use a hacksaw. If you use a hacksaw, you just got to make sure you smooth out all the burrs with the file so your new copper fitting will go on there. So these tubing cutters make a nice straight cut, just like that. In the sprinkler industry, everything is always freezing. You have copper splits and pipe like this freezing. You have cracked ball valves freezing. So I have a lot of experience soldering. The most important thing in soldering is have your fittings completely clean. Can't have any dirt, oil or grease, lubricant on it. So take plenty of time, some sandpaper or open mesh sand cloth like this, and get that copper bright and shiny. Then the next thing you need is some good soldering flux, solder flux paste, and then we're going to use some lead-free solder, and you put some flux on all surfaces of your new fittings and pipe. And this is called a repair coupling because it slides all the way up and down the pipe. Makes it real nice. Then you position your pipe back over there and get that back up in the middle. Another important thing on soldering is you have to have a place for the hot air to escape. If you don't have a vent somewhere in the piping, that hot air is going to expand and keep blowing out your solder and you'll have a leak. So to avoid that, make sure your ball valve is vented through the vacuum breaker or you got a drain open somewhere. And what I like to use is MAPP gas. It burns about twice as hot as propane. You could use propane, it's just going to take you a lot longer to heat up the pipe. So let's fire up our torch. And it'll heat the pipe up here. That solder should flow real nice and smooth. Like that. Sometimes I like to put more flux on it. See how nice that flows? There we go. And what I like to do when I'm all done soldering, just wipe that fresh joint nice and clean. It looks nice and professional, and then you should be done. Let it cool down a little bit and then you could turn that water on and see what it looks like. Thank you.